Hey guys, good morning Philippines and good evening Toronto. This is Elena and welcome back to my channel. So today guys, I'm going to share with you my personal experience flying from Philippines to Canada. And I hope you please do watch this video and I hope you learn something, one or two. And if you learn something and if you like it, please do hit the like button and then please share some love. Comment down below na rin for your comments and suggestions. Okay? So, just a quick disclaimer, I am nowhere affiliated to any agency or consultancy. This is just based on my personal experience doing a do it yourself uh, travel from Philippines to Canada. Syempre, dun tayo sa more affordable, kaya ng budget, pang budgetarian lang tayo. So, hope you enjoy this video. So, yeah. So, to start this story, so just a quick background. So, I started this journey like 2019. I started researching 2019 and then found out na yun nga, this is the fastest way to come here in Canada via student pathway. So, I had to do some research, read, and then I joined some forum and Facebook group. So, I'm part of the Facebook group, DIY Student DIY, and I learned a lot from there. I'm a silent reader, shy type pa, but I learned a lot through that page. And here we go. I'm here now in Canada and I will be starting my journey 2022. And hope you join me guys as I journey this new beginning. My travels, I will be sharing with you my travel student life here in Canada. So, yun. So, December 25th, I flew here from Philippines. Meron akong layover from Japan. So, nag-book ako ng ticket ko through Chipo Air. Uh, I've asked my friends where is the best uh, page or website to book ticket. They said that there's a lot suggesting to book it directly through the airline, of course, kasi 'di ba merong direct flight, and at the same time hassle free kapag sa kanila ka nag-book ng ticket, and at the same time some are also suggesting na you can book your ticket via travel agency, so they can scout tickets for you depending on your preference kung anong bet mo. There's one that is cheapest, but you have to go through layovers. Meron naman direct flight, but you have to pay a lot, which will break your bank account, I think. And then some uh, are suggesting that you just have to do it yourself, book directly from the airline. So for me, I opted to book via Chipo Air. So Chipo Air, medyo pricey na yung nakuha kong ticket kasi I booked my ticket which is 1 month prior my flight. So it would be advisable still na mag-book ng ticket ahead of time, like 3 to 6 months prior to your flight. So you could still choose yung time, yung date, and then the amount that you will be paying. So syempre dun pa rin tayo sa worth yung price ng ticket na um, mabayaran natin. So yun, December 25th, I flew from Philippines to Japan. May layover ako ng 4 hours sa Japan. So, smooth lang naman yung travel from Philippines to Japan. Commendable yung food nila. I like it. Seafood rice meal. Meron siyang salmon na may shrimp with ang sarap nung side dish niya din. Meron siyang veggies, and then may fruits, and then meron ding little cookie na Christmas tree yung design niya because it's Christmas. Sarap siya. So, yun. Go for Japan Airlines if hanap nyo yung masarap yung food. So, yun. So, sa immigration pala, guys, by the way, wait. So, yun. So, Nagpunta ako ng airport. Like, my flight is 9 a.m. I was at the airport ng 5 a.m. So, I paid for porter assistance kasi yung dami kong dala. Dalawang luggage, one box. So, dalawa yung check-in ko. The box is 20 kilos and then the luggage is 22 kilos. And then, meron akong hand carry. So, sa check-in luggage, you are allowed to bring 23 kilos each luggage. So, two luggages. And then, hand carry plus personal bag. Sa personal bag ko, nandun yung laptop and then some essentials. Yun, check-in ko dun yun. Nag-asa ko ng assistance ng porter, airport porter, ganyan. And 200 pesos lang ang bayad. Lahat na yun ang luggages mo. They would assist you. So, may trolley, dala-dala, and then instant, nauna ka sa pila. So, I have to check in dun mismo sa airline kasi hindi ako makapag-book. So, that's one of the disadvantage of booking it via third party. You have to do online or rather check-in doon mismo sa airport. Hindi ka makakapag-online check-in. So, I had to come to airport earlier pa. So, yun. Nasa unahan ako ng pila kasi nga maaga ako. And then, nag-ask lang ng, syempre, yung online din, nagbayad ako ng travel tax online sa TIEZA, T-I-E-Z-A, 1,620. I will share the link below para hassle-free na rin sa inyo if you pay your ticket online ahead of time. And then, so, sa check-in, nag-ask lang ng passport and then yung receipt ng TIEZA for the travel tax, and then the RT-PCR, and they check the approval letter from the school, and then yung Arrivecan. You have to print the Arrivecan na din kasi required nila yon. So, after ng check-in, you have to go na directly sa immigration. So, sa immigration, thank God, hindi na ako na-ask pa ng anything. They just asked me of the immigration officer just asked me of my passport. Checked my passport. I greeted him with Merry Christmas since Christmas naman. And then sabi niya lang Happy Holidays, and then there, chinek niya lang yung passport ko and stamp, and I'm good to go. So yun. So sa pasok ka lang, the immigration, you have to go through yung conveyor, lalagay mo lahat ng gamit mo dun sa conveyor, nadala mo na hand carry mo, and then if you're bringing laptop with you, you have to take off the laptop and then ipapadaan mo siya sa conveyor, separate siya, lalabas mo siya ng laptop. And lahat ng, if meron kang electronic gadgets na dala, cellphone, everything has to be hand carry pala kapag mga electronic gadgets, batteries and everything, hand carry yun. But don't hand carry pala liquids, not allowed more than 50 ml. Ayun. So, right after ng immigration, dun sa check-in, waiting time na. So, since early bird, so early din ako dun sa booking. Pero just enough lang naman yung time ng paghihintay, like 1 hour before the boarding. So, while waiting, kakain lang ako ng sandwich kasi nakabila ako, while waiting, nakabila ako ng sandwich na rin. Then, eat lang ng konti. Then, relax, chill lang while waiting for the boarding. So, exact naman, walang delay sa flight namin. So, we were boarded on time and we flew on time then from Philippines to Japan. So, there, when we landed Japan, we had to transfer from one terminal to another. We have to take bus. So, yun naman, may nag-a-assist naman doon once you get off the plane. May mag-a-assist doon na the-direct nila kung saan way ka, and then anong next mong gagawin. Na they told us that we have to take the bus to Terminal 1 to take the next flight, the connecting flight. So, yun. So, doon sa next flight naman, ang hiningi lang din, wala naman na masyadong hiningi kasi hindi ka naman na mag-go through ng immigration. Check lang nila din yung mga important documents mo. Again, yung passport mo ulit, yung passport mo with the boarding pass, and then the RT-PCR sa Japan. Ayan, RT-PCR, yun, passport, RT-PCR, uh, your vax card na you are fully vaccinated. Ayan, yan lang naman yung inas nila doon sa Japan. So yun, so board ka na ulit for another flight sa Japan. My next flight was from Japan to Vancouver. So it was a long flight. It's like 7 hours flight, 7 to 9 hours flight if I'm not mistaken. So, syempre, dahil long flight siya. So, may time ka na mag-sleep or if you wanna watch a movie, meron naman doon. So, nakanood lang yata ako ng one movie and then I dozed off na kasi super pagod from Noche Buena. Walang tulog for 24 hours kasi excited. Last minute packing and then last minute shopping na rin. So, wag niyo akong gagayahin guys. Better to pack everything ahead of time and prepare everything ahead of time and yung mga documents mo, make sure na nakalagay din siya sa clear book or folder para organize and madali mo makita para pag present mo na siya sa immigration officer, madali lang. So yun, that's the advantage ng organize yung gamit mo. And then next flight is from Vancouver. So from Vancouver, so dun yun ang point of entry ko. So from the point of entry, dun mo kukunin yung study permit mo. You have to go through again another immigration officer. So, dalawang immigration officer ang dinaanan namin. The first one, chinek lang sa akin yung passport ko. And then, the RT-PCR. Yun lang. Okay, and then the next thing na is, pinapunta na ako sa second officer. So, yung mga nasa pilahan, medyo December 25 yun. So, marami pa rin nakapila do. Mostly mga Filipino, mga kabayan na students din. Aspiring students or other mga approved study permit, study visa na same ko din naman. So, like around 50 kami nakapila, naka-line up kami doon. And then while waiting, nag-fill out na din kami ng yung sa health, for your health to track your if naswab ka is and if positive ka, so you have to do a 14-day quarantine and then daily you have to report dun sa app. I forgot the app. I think Health Life Labs. Yeah, Life Labs sa Vancouver, that is the requirement. But for Toronto, it's I'm not so sure for Toronto, but for Vancouver, it's Life Labs. So, yun. Mag-fill out ka ng details mo, and you have to do it, download mo lang yung app niya while waiting. So, yun. So, while waiting sa immigration officer, syempre baka you don't know what questions will be asked, you don't know what documents. But, before ako tawagin ng immigration officer, I know already what are the documents that will be asked. I'm not so sure though kung yun pa rin kasi a day before my flight, my friend already flew here also ahead of me. So, I asked them what documents they were asked to present. So, yun. Kaya, same thing. Ang ginawa ko, I prepared all those documents like ang hiningi lang is yung letter of acceptance, the kiosk receipt, e-declaration mo, ng mga dala mong bagahe. So, guys, don't bring anything na meat, like beef, chicken. It's either raw or cooked. Do not bring anything. So, not allowed yun. So, yun, you have to declare that sa e-declaration mo. So, para maging okay naman yung mabilis, smooth lang yung transition mo or ng pag-transfer mo. So, yun lang yung e-receipt, and then yung RT-PCR, then approval letter, the CBSA approval letter, and then the letter of acceptance from the school. Yun lang. So, yun yung pinisend ko doon sa immigration officer. So, syempre, niready ko na yung pagkasunod-sunod nila. Together with the passport, CBSA approval letter, yung pinadala sa atin nung binalik sa atin nung sinad natin yung passport natin for visa stamp, and then yung letter of acceptance from the university kung saan ka enrolled, and then the RT-PCR, and the kiosk receipt, plus the passport. So, I have presented it there, binigay ko lang, and then yung immigration officer, chinek niya lang, and then after niya mag-check, ang bilis lang. After niya mag-check, pumunta siya sa printer, printed my study permit, and inabot na niya sa akin. Wow, I was surprised. Na-shock ako. So, natulala ako. Parang, ba't ang bilis na pangyayari? Kasi, ahead of me, merong silang waiting time. Like, 5 to 10 minutes waiting time. But, for me, hindi na ako pinaghintay. Tumayo lang ako doon. And then, inabot niya na sa akin, you're all good. You're all set. Parang ganyan. Sabi ko, wow, thank you. So, syempre, super thankful ako. Ang saya. So, this is it. Finally, I have my permit. I have my study permit. So, diretso na ako agad. Alis na. Baka mamaya magbago pa ng isip. So, yun. So, I have my friend with me waiting na nakilala ko lang din sa flight. Then, yun. Study permit lang din siya. Then, we went out na. And then, asked yung nag-assist din security, I think security officer din yun, na nag-assist so which way you would go. They have two exits, A or B. I know, it's A or B. If you were assigned to go to exit A, you will go through swab test pa. But if it's exit B, you're exempted na sa 12. So, thank God, I was also exempted. So, sa exit B ako. So, hindi pa kami makapaniwalang dalawa na exempted ba kami. Kasi, nahanap namin yung swab, na bakit ganun, wala kaming swab. Pero yun, we finally realized na we don't need to go through pala ng swab nga. So, kaya yun, exempted na kami. So, we enjoy the place na lang. Hanap-hanap kami ng Welcome to Vancouver, which was hindi namin mahanap. Wala na pala dun sa second level wherein maghihintay ka na next connecting flight mo. So, I just had my lunch. Kumain na lang ako sa Wendy's while waiting. And then, another flight. So, my next flight will be a 2-hour flight from Vancouver to Toronto. Though, merong time difference kasi. So, parang, ang flight ko is from 6 p.m. So, ang dating dito na is 10 a.m. Kasi may 4 hours time difference din sila. So, supposedly dapat 8 o'clock lang natipat nandito na ako kasi nga 2 hours flight lang naman. So, but it took me but I landed here in Toronto 12:01 p.m. So, yun nga. So, pagdating ko dito, wala naman ng questions asked since wala na rin swab test kasi I have my na rin, study permit. Hindi na ako dumaan doon. Diretso na ako sa luggage. And then, kuha lang ng luggage, pa-picture sa welcome to Toronto. And then yun, then kuha ng luggage and then labas. But, cut-off time na pala ng shuttle service ng hotel na pinagbukan ko, which is in Delta Marriott. So, from 2 a.m., I waited until 6. So, natulog na muna ako dun sa airport kasi super pagod. And it's almost more than 24 hours yata ako yung flight ko. Pero worth it naman. Medyo sumakit na rin ang ulo ko. Kaya tip lang din guys. Bring in your hand carry on luggage yung meds nyo. Sakit ng ulo. If you have latest essentials, yan. Bring nyo na rin sa hand carry nyo. Pero, yung lang naman. Yung, wag naman ganun kadami. Yung pang personal use lang na pang during flight na pang emergency lang, like yan kapag sumakit ang ulo mo pwede mong bunutin na pwede kang uminom agad. So ako, buti na lang meron sa aircraft, sa plane, nag-ask ako sa FA if they have medicine for headache. So yun, binigyan lang ako and then ininom ko yun. After 30 minutes na wala na din naman siya, siguro dahil sa pagod, puyat, kaya yan. And then yun, so another flight going to Toronto. It was just a short flight lang. I was expecting na 6 hours flight na makakatulog ako na matagal. Pero dahil 2 hours lang, yun, parang saglit lang. Parang feeling ko nga parang it's just minutes nasa Toronto na ako. So, welcome to Toronto na. So, yun. So, sa Toronto, wala na akong masyadong ginawa. Yun nga, pick up lang ng luggage, and then exit na. Wait na lang hotel service. So, 6 a.m. ako na, until 6 a.m. ako nag-wait, and then go na sa hotel kung saan ako nag-stay. So, hindi pa ako nakakalabas kasi nga medyo malamig pa. Though wala namang snow, it's -12 or -14. I tried to walk around pero hindi kaya ng ano ko, layering ko. I have already 3 layers na like heat tech, tapos yung another cloth ko, tapos yung um, jacket or like yung panglamig ko. Hindi kinaya. Naka-bonnet ako and beanie and then socks pero hindi kaya. I'll try tomorrow to visit the CN Tower, which is the reason why I opted to drop by here in Toronto. It was a dream for me to come here in Canada. So thank God it was answered. My prayers has been answered through the help also of my friends, families, and by the help of God. And hopefully you guys have also a positive experience with your visa application. And again, it's not going to be a smooth process, but everything will be worth it. That's based on my experience. So, this is just the start of my journey. Hopefully, samahan niyo pa ako ulit in the next coming days, months, with this experience. Samahan niyo ako, guys. Hopefully, you like it. And if you do like it, again, please share some love. Please do comment down below. Share your thoughts and suggestions. Thank you. God bless.